Cap breakers on NBA 2K26. If we thought cap breakers were a game changer for NBA 2K25, forget about it. Cap breakers in 2K26, that joint about to be real different. I know it was a lot for you guys to take in, but we're about to break it all down. If you guys want to stay up to date with the latest information on 2K26, definitely consider dropping a like and a sub. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And let's get to the video.
It's AllCity. Load up that clip.
Everybody's about to be a demigod on NBA 2K26. Imagine jumping your player's driving dunk from, say, like a 25 to a 76 just by applying 5 cap breakers.
Cap breakers aren't just back in NBA 2K, they're evolving. In NBA 2K26, each cap breaker will still raise your highest rated and strongest attributes by 1 point. But if you choose to apply them to your lowest rated attributes, you will see larger boosts. For example, if your favorite My Player build is struggling in the rec because you left its free throw rating low, a cap breaker could raise your free throw rating by double digits and provide a significant improvement.
It's the new power of cap breakers. You guys see the number on screen, zooming into the driving dunk. This build started out with a 25 driving dunk. The first cap breaker gave him plus 14 attributes. Second cap breaker gave him 12, the following 10, 8, and then 7. You add that number up, 5 cap breakers gave him 51 additional attributes. Apply that to the starting attribute of 25. He now changed his driving dunk from a 25 to a 76. And that was just with 5 cap breakers? Every single position on 2K about to be a demigod. And I just want to remind you that there's even additional ways to get cap breakers in NBA 2K26 by completing the build specialization quest line challenges.
New in 2K26, build specialization goals allow you to enhance your My Player's potential in a specific skill area. For each save, you can pick one of 5 areas to specialize in: finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, or rebounding. Each area features 9 unique goals that test your abilities in that specialty. Your mastery will earn you rewards tailored to each skill area, including skill boosts, unique apparel and cosmetics, new archetype names, cap breakers for that skill area, and permanent max +1 and max +2 badge perks.
Yeah, you guys saw that right. In order to unlock the cap breaker for that specific category quest line, in this instance it was shooting, you guys would have to make 1,000 mid-ranges or 1,000 3-point shots. I bet a lot of us are going to be in My Career. Hopefully this will work in My Career and it's not saying that you have to make these shots online. If that's the case, half of y'all ain't never going to get there. I'm joking, chill. But I'm really digging that build specialization quest line challenge thing they got going on, because you can not only unlock cap breakers, you could also unlock max +1s permanently and max +2s permanently. If I'm not mistaken, to unlock the max +2s, it was something like making 2,000 shots. 2K is about to tax us on our time. And if the gameplay is good, I'm here for it. One of the first things that I will be doing on 2K26 is grinding out these quest lines, unlocking the additional cap breakers for each specific category, and unlocking permanently the max +1 and max +2 badges is surely going to help put me ahead of the pack. Let's take a look at the first build that we've been able to see for NBA 2K26. Maybe you guys could help me identify what type of build this is. It has a super high pass accuracy and ball handle, so we know, also a high speed with ball. We know there's some type of playmaking build. Very limited on the shooting, very limited on the standing dunk and driving dunk, but has a super high layup. So it lends to the idea that it may be a small guard type of build, really small. High speed, average agility, but it also has super high defensive attributes. A 99 steal with a 92 perimeter defense. Limited on interior defense, limited on offensive and defensive rebound, limited on strength. Again, lends to the idea that this is going to be a smaller type of player. I would like you guys to take note of how restrictive the builder actually seems for NBA 2K26. This build is something like a yellow-red type of pie chart. They applied a tremendous amount of attributes in the playmaking category, the defensive category, and also they were able to add their driving layup to a 99. But look at where their 3 ball is at. That's a build that's starting out with a 26 3 ball and a 44 mid-range. They didn't even apply any attributes to the driving dunk. But like I mentioned earlier, with only 5 cap breakers, they were able to pretty much change this build from its starting point and turn a 25 driving dunk into a 76 driving dunk. Accompany that with a 99 layup, and you got something to work with. From initially looking at this build, it seems to me like 2K is going to start out all players with a really kind of restrictive builder. You'll probably be able to specialize in 2 areas. But with the additional ways to get cap breakers, I guess their thinking is start you off small and allow you to grow dependent on how much you invest into NBA 2K26. Are you grinding rep? Are you grinding the seasons? And are you considering the grind for those quest lines? All of which gives you guys the opportunity to get additional cap breakers. And with these double-digit cap breakers for lower attributes, it's gonna help you unlock additional badges and animations. Overall, steadily increasing the performance of your build. And hopefully you guys are taking this in and not gonna be out there creating throwaway builds. When you guys are out there making your first build, first consider how much of a grind you intend to do for 26, how many additional cap breakers you're gonna try to get, whether that's through seasons, grinding rep, or playing those quest lines. If you intend to get all these additional cap breakers, then that should be taken into consideration when you're first creating that build. These builds be way too expensive to be out there making any type of mistakes. There was something else I noticed when looking at this build as well. I know a lot of people were thinking maybe you could just sacrifice your 3-ball, and being that when cap breakers are applied to low attributes, they give you double-digit type of numbers. But again, when you're looking at the driving dunk versus the 3-ball, the first cap breaker applied to a driving dunk gave him plus 14. But when you look at that 3-ball starting out at 26, that cap breaker only gave them plus 1, and so on and so forth for the remaining cap breakers on that particular attribute, the 3-ball. And the same goes for the mid-range. Starting out at 44, for each cap breaker, they only get plus 2. So where all else applies in each of the other categories, playmaking, driving, finishing, and defense, cap breakers applied to low attributes will give you double-digit type of numbers. It doesn't seem to apply for shooting. At least that's what it's telling us in this image we see on screen. Everywhere else it says the lower your starting attribute, the more points you get per cap breaker. And the highest amount seems like it's gonna be plus 15. And that seems to be the case for every single other attribute except for shooting. And if I know 2K players the way I know 2K players, you're right now thinking of a different way to finesse the whole new system. 2K knows that you know, and you know that 2K knows you know. I have a strong feeling that shooting is going to be heavily taxed on builds for NBA 2K26, but considering that that build we just saw was able to get from a 25 driving dunk to a 76 driving dunk with 5 cap breakers, I'd recommend getting your shooting as high as possible and then using the cap breakers to apply those to other low attribute areas. If you guys want to stay up to date with the latest information on NBA 2K26, I'm going to be covering every single detail. Consider dropping a like and a sub, leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join the AllCity 2K Discord. The link will be in the description below. Find players and get runs now. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.